just gonna leave mine. And you just leave it next to it, and that way we otherwise we'll end up.
you all to stand and turn around and recognize our graduates. Good evening and welcome. I'm Cindy Simon. I'm the head of Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering, and on behalf of the faculty, I am delighted to welcome you to the department's commencement ceremony for May 2023 graduates. First, let me start. First, let me start by introducing the faculty that are here with us tonight. So as I say your name, will you please stand up? Adriana, oh, I can't see way over there. Albert Kian, Albert, okay, Adriana San Miguel, Matt Cooper, Kirill Efemenko, Artem Rumyantsev, Carol Hall, Greg Parsons, Lillian Xiao, Jan Ginzer, Saad Khan, Orlin Velev, and Phil Westmoreland. It's great to have everyone here tonight. It's really a joy to celebrate with our graduates. And this year is a historic first. This is the first time out of 103 bachelor students that we have 53 women and 50 men. So we have come a long ways in 50 years. Our very own Professor Carol Hall was only the third woman female faculty member in the United States in chemical engineering when she got her job. And another first, our Professor Christine Grant, who isn't with us here tonight, was the first female African-American professor in the College of Engineering. And Professor Lisa Bullard, who I'm sure you guys noticed is not here, she's very disappointed to not be here tonight due to COVID. But she is watching by Zoom. She's sending out hugs and smiles and celebrations. And she was only one of 16 women in her graduating class from state. So we're making progress slowly, but we still have a ways to go to make sure that our class, our graduates, and our students reflect the diversity in our nation. And we're working towards that. So back to your accomplishments. Nearly 90% of our seniors are graduating with honors. That is really, really, really impressive because I think we all know chemical engineering is the hardest major in the university. So I think this means that you guys are all smart, but we already knew that. I also want to applaud you all for your perseverance and grit dealing with the pandemic, which took 2 years out of your studies here at State. And this was really tough for the undergraduates who had to learn to collaborate, to interact, to listen to a lot of lectures on Zoom. And it was also really hard for our graduate students who couldn't even go to the research labs and do their research. So kudos to all of you for persevering. In graduating with a degree in chemical engineering from State, you all follow a legacy of great engineers who have made a difference in the world. Chemical engineers have given us fertilizers, which have allowed us to feed the world, antibiotics, which save 200,000 lives every year in the United States, vaccines, which have virtually eliminated smallpox and polio, and chemical engineers were also at the forefront of producing the COVID vaccine. In a really, really short time frame, a tremendous feat that is said to have saved 1 million American lives and 20 million, I don't know what I said, 1 million American lives and 20 million lives worldwide, just in the first year after the vaccine came out. There are a lot of other tremendous contributions that chemical engineers have made, ranging from water purification to batteries. And although the majority of our students and graduates work in engineering and technology, some also go out and excel in business, in medicine, and teaching. But I would be remiss if I did not also say that the technologies that we as chemical engineers have developed have created a lot of problems. We have air and water pollution, we have microplastics, we have global warming, and we have ocean acidification. And I guess it is really emotional for me because we gave this to you, this problem. But as chemical engineers, we can solve those problems. We have the skills, we have the creativity, but it's gonna be up to you guys for your hard work, for your integrity, and for your leadership to solve these problems. So I, along with all of the faculty, urge you to make a difference in our world, to always do the right thing, to tackle the problems that you face, whether they're big, whether they're small, whether they're personal, or whether they're professional, with integrity and with social awareness. And of course, I want to encourage you to keep in touch. Send me your accomplishments, let us post them. I know you guys don't do Facebook anymore, maybe we'll do more LinkedIn, but send your accomplishments and let us brag about you. So I really congratulate you and wish you the best. Congratulations. So now I would like to introduce our alumni speaker, Nick Clousey. Nick got his bachelor's degree from NC State in 1994, his master's and Ph.D. from the University of Texas. He joined ExxonMobil in 1998, and he held various roles in chemicals, refining, and technology. He served as a vice president for global chemical technology, the senior vice president for performance derivatives, and the vice president of engineering. Most recently, he was promoted to vice president of research in April 2022. And he also serves on my alumni advisory board. He gives great advice and he has a lot of wisdom, and so give him a warm welcome.
All right, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for the opportunity to share this special milestone with y'all and your families and your friends. And thanks to the faculty and the CBE department for the gracious invitation to speak here today. Look, I find myself in a really interesting position standing here viewing this graduation from really 3 different perspectives. The first one is as a parent, because on Thursday I'm going to be flying to go sit in an audience just like this to watch my oldest daughter graduate with her chemical engineering degree and go about starting her career. And it's been truly amazing to watch her navigate and grow over the past 4 years. So the first thing I want to say is to all the parents and family members on the sides here, congratulations. I know firsthand this has taken a lot of sacrifice, support, and encouragement on your part to help all these amazing young men and women achieve what we're celebrating here today. And what that is successfully navigating what's arguably the most difficult undergraduate degree program you can do at one of the top universities and departments in the country. So congratulations all the parents and families and friends. The second perspective is as a student, because if you did the math, so 29 years ago, I was sitting right where y'all were. And it's, looking back, it's a huge accomplishment, what you've done. And you should be extremely proud of it. I vividly remember sitting there and sort of wondering, where would my life go? What would my career look like? It was pretty exciting, and it was also pretty scary. Now, I've had the last basically 30 years to sort of feel my way through those kind of questions, and it'll sort of guide some of my comments tonight. Now, what I want to, as an aside, so as I was sitting there, sort of pondering where my career was going to go in my graduation, my concentration got interrupted by a crafty student on the front row who threw off his cap and gown and proceeded to streak across the stage in Carter Finley Stadium. with nothing on but a pair of running sneakers. So I'm not encouraging any of the front row to do that tonight, but it was quite memorable. Look, the third perspective is as a son. So 60 years ago, my dad was sitting here earning his chemical engineering degree from NC State. And while growing up, I had the opportunity to watch and learn from him firsthand as he pursued his career in the petrochemical and pharmaceutical industries. And I also got to see from him how this department in the university has fostered really unique and strong friendships and bonds, including a very strong alumni community. So my dad, at the ripe age of 80, even this past year, comes back to NC State and attends football games with his buddies, right? And so it's really, really impressive. So as I kind of stewed on these three sort of perspectives, I'd like to share a couple thoughts that I think might resonate with you all. So the first is that this class of 2023 is uniquely prepared for the challenges each of you will face in life and in your careers. And so you may ask, like, so why is that? What's so unique about this class? So if you rewind and go back to 2019, when you started this academic journey, I'm sure you all had an expectation of what this academic journey would look like. And COVID made sure that what you got starting in March of 2020 was entirely different from that expectation. And to be blunt, this class had anything but what we would call a typical college experience. And that is really unfortunate. But I'd like to share a little bit of a different view on that. The lessons that you learned over the past 4 years have prepared you very well for the future. During my career, I've observed that the most effective and successful people are the ones that have learned to be adaptable, can work effectively in teams under non-ideal conditions, and come up with creative solutions to work around problems quickly. Your college experience was a living laboratory in those lessons. You learned things that I've seen folks in my industry take years and even decades to master, and some never master them at all. As I think back, I can't imagine going through my chemical engineering classes remotely, having homework sessions with study groups on Zoom, dealing with the stresses of the pandemic while managing the workload of this degree program. What y'all did was amazing. And while it may appear as a curse, it will pay huge dividends if you embrace what you learned and apply it as you move forward. The second thought that I'd like to share with you is that you have a clear and defining challenge for your generation. And Cindy mentioned this in her remarks. And that is the energy transition that we're going through, and the dual challenge of continuing to elevate global standards of living while at the same time mitigating the environmental impact of all the technologies we use today in a modern society. Regardless of where your careers take you, this challenge will be there, and you will have the opportunity to tackle it, either directly or indirectly, regardless of what industry you go and work in. And regardless of all the talk from pundits and supposed experts, the energy transition challenges will be solved by technology and the engineers and scientists that create it. In your time at NC State, what you learned from your professors, from all your classes, and the time you spent with each other and what you learned from each other has prepared you to take on that challenge. And we're all counting on you to rise to that challenge. So I'd just like to close by saying again, congratulations to all the graduates, to your families and friends. You've achieved something very special today. You've got a huge challenge ahead of you, but you're well prepared, and I have no doubt that you are going to go out and change the world. So don't be afraid, follow your passion, and remember to ultimately give back to your community. Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you, Nick. Now I would like to introduce our next speaker. She is the winner of the James Farrell Outstanding Ph.D. Award, Veena Valam. She received her Ph.D. last May working on stretchable energy harvesters and actuators in Professor Michael Dickey's lab and she's currently working on energy storage systems and lithium batteries at Applied Materials. So please give Vina a warm welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Simon. Good evening, everyone. It's an honor to be here with you today. I'm grateful to the CBE cohort for the privilege of being your James K. Farrell Graduate Award speaker. Thanks to my amazing mentor, Dr. Michael Dickey, who helped me achieve more than I ever thought possible. Dr. Dickey, I'm forever grateful to you. Thanks to the CBE faculty for their guidance and support throughout my graduate years here. Special thanks to Dr. Genzer, Dr. Fedkev, Dr. Khan, and Sandra for their support. Thanks to my peers for being compassionate and making grad school memorable. I'm deeply grateful to the CBE and the Wolfpack community for their continuous support and for ensuring we have all that we need to excel. Thanks to my parents for always having my back. A doctorate is an uncharted path in my community, especially for women. I am deeply grateful to my family for their undeterred support throughout these years. Most importantly, graduates, congratulations. Your hard work, dedication, and perseverance paid off. I hope you celebrate this day with immense pride, especially going through the COVID constraints. Take a moment to remember those who helped you in this journey and pay it forward. Each of your journeys is unique, and I can't wait to see how you all carve your path. We are all here today with these beautiful, diverse journeys to celebrate this accomplishment together and propel through transitions. Transitions are incredible. They help us progress, but also push us into these uncomfortable situations. As I was making these transitions in my life, from being an undergrad to moving to a new country, pursuing grad school, and then joining industry workforce, I realized that progress is a sum of little steps and a balance between listening, thinking, and doing. Listening is a way of absorbing the input into our system. The more, the better. Thinking helps us bring out the best possible response to the input rather than simply react. Lastly, acting. Action helps us actualize our thoughts and take those little steps to advance. When I joined the Ph.D. program here, completing it seemed so far away, and I did not think I would publish any of my work. Looking back, all it took was listening to my mentors, mentees, peers, failed experiments, and mistakes. Thinking about the next steps, using all that feedback. Ultimately, acting, taking those little steps and showing up every day, doing one experiment at a time, and writing one paragraph at a time, culminated into graduation. Little steps, that's all it is. Simply put, my takeaway from these experiences is that progress is a sum of little steps, a balance between listening, thinking, and acting. And I am grateful to be a part of the Wolfpack community, which strives to think and do. Moving forward, I want to get better at these practices and discover more as I learn and experience new things. Now, as we go about our days, making these transitions and doing our best, we're already making progress toward being better scholars, friends, partners, parents, and children. And as time goes on, with all these little steps, we would have already changed the world. Graduates, congratulations once again. I hope you celebrate this day with immense pride, and I can't emphasize that. You're all equipped to significantly impact the world and lead joyful and meaningful lives. Here is to new beginnings. Go back.
Our final speaker of the evening is Noha Zayen. Noha is graduating this May in chemical engineering. She has a concentration in sustainable energy, engineering, energy, and the environment, and a minor in Spanish. She is a member of the University Honors Program and the Tau Beta Pi Honor Society. She has multiple leadership roles. She's president of the AICHE student chapter. She's a chancellor's aide. She's College of Engineering ambassador and CBE ambassador. She is also involved, her bio is really long. She's also involved in the Engineering Council and the Scholars Council and in the Society of Women's Engineers. She did, I don't know how she found time, but she also did research with Fanchine Lee, and she published, co-authored 2 papers during her time here at State. She has a job next year at Eastman Chemical Company, I think doing plastics recycling, and so let's give her a warm welcome.
Hi, everyone. How are we feeling? Excited? Nervous? Overwhelmed? Yeah, same. Now, I'm sure I've interacted with all of you in some capacity, whether you're one of my closest friends, a former lab partner, a study buddy, you're sitting here like, ugh, how did the girl that keeps making in-class announcements make it back up there again? Either way, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Noha Zayen, and I'm graduating alongside all of you with a degree in chemical engineering. It's safe to say that this degree did not come easy. From the moment we first set foot on this campus, we faced numerous challenges that tested our resilience, patience, and perseverance. Whether it was pulling all-nighters in Hunt, cramming before an exam in EB1, or struggling to get our MATLAB code to work, we never lost sight of our goal. Even the COVID-19 pandemic, which forced us to adapt to remote learning, did not deter us from our mission. We rose to the occasion, demonstrating an unwavering commitment to our studies that is a testament to our character and fortitude, a feat not all students can achieve. You know, typically in a graduation speech, the speaker will give the class some advice, but how does one enlighten a group as inspiring as the one in front of me? Career guidance feels overdue and life lessons feel overdone. So here's what I've got. I want you to focus on you. This past year was spent filling out applications, interviewing, and when the time came, making some really hard decisions about where your next step would lead you. However, it's important to note that this probably won't be where you end up for the rest of your lives. And for future decisions, it's crucial to consider sustainability. Not what you were expecting me to say, I'm sure. Probably wondering how I'm tying the environment into your futures, maybe something about reducing waste or using a reusable water bottle. While that would be entertaining, allow me to define the term sustainable. It means able to be maintained at a certain rate or level, or able to be upheld. To achieve sustainable career growth, you must take a long-term perspective and make choices that support your goals over time. In practical terms, this means seeking out opportunities that allow you to continue to learn, grow, and develop in your chosen field. It means taking calculated risks, but also being willing to pivot and adapt when necessary. It also means being intentional about the choices you make. For example, choosing a career path that aligns with your values and passions rather than just chasing a high salary or status. Create a future you can uphold. By taking this approach, you can achieve meaningful and fulfilling careers that allow you to make a positive impact in the world while also maintaining your well-being over time. Sustainability is also about making sure that you yourself are healthy and happy. As you embark on this next phase of your journey, remember that mental health is just as important as physical health. Take care of yourself, prioritize self-care, and don't be afraid to seek help when you need it. By taking care of ourselves, we're better equipped to help those around us and make a meaningful difference in the world. So, to summarize, I'd like to quote one of my favorite artists, Harry Styles, who says, "If you're happy doing what you're doing, then nobody can tell you you're not successful." and that is sustainability. Moreover, let's remember to sustain all of our relationships, both old and new. The people you encounter as you move forward will undoubtedly influence your journey in ways that you cannot predict. But don't forget to hold on to the relationships you forged during your time here. These relationships are like no other. They overcame COVID, wherein we were deprived of our first year as true chemical engineering students. Many of us had to endure Chemi 205 and 225 on our own, only knowing our classmates as a box on a screen or a name in a group chat. But we soldiered on and used our return to campus in the past 2 years to build a genuine community. Personally, the friendships I've created, and even just the last year alone within this department, have been some of my most meaningful and everlasting relationships. All this to say that you never know who you'll run into later down the road. The world tends to work in mysterious ways, and you might have what my friends like to make fun of me for calling a small world moment. Something like growing up in a small American compound in Saudi Arabia together and unbeknownst to each other, ending up at the same university on the other side of the world, pursuing the same major, and casually running into each other outside of Dabney 5 years later, like I did with our classmate, Olivia Nasrallah. A specific example, sure, but whether it be someone who works at the same company as you, lives in the same city, or a connection that can be used to pursue career growth, NC State bleeds red, and these relationships will circle around at some point. Finally, as the NC State saying goes, the strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack. To our families, friends, faculty, and staff, we extend our sincerest gratitude for your support and guidance throughout our academic journeys. Without your love, encouragement, and belief in us, we would not be standing here today. On a personal note, I want to thank my parents, who made incredible sacrifices to give my siblings and me the American dream. And although at times I really hated it, pushed me to prioritize education and career growth to realize my full potential. And to my siblings, who probably don't realize the impact they've had on my life, but have been my rocks through some of my toughest times. And finally, to my friends who've endured the rigorous curriculum with me, but also filled my days with laughs and provided a social outlet to blow off some steam, thank you. On behalf of our class, I'd also like to thank Dr. Bullard and Dr. Roberts, alongside the rest of the CBE faculty, for having been so supportive of our careers and contributing to our successes. Thank you all. In closing, I'm a talker, as you can tell. In closing, I want to congratulate all of you on this incredible achievement. You've worked hard, and you should be proud of yourselves. Remember that your education is just the beginning of a lifelong journey. Embrace the challenges, build relationships, stay curious, and be kind. I'm excited to see where this journey takes us. Congratulations, and go Pack.
Okay, it's time now to recognize the graduates. So I'm going to, Noah, you have to stay up here. Oh, I guess you can go with them. Yeah, you can, but then you have to come back. I want to introduce Dr. Albert Kien, who is going to read the names.
So we're going to welcome and congratulate the recipients of Bachelors of Science in Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering. Sofia Maripaz Abello, summa cum laude. Abdullah Zayed Abu Muwais. Benjamin Hunter Alexander, summa cum laude. Nayan Amin, magna cum laude. Megan Catherine Anderson, cum laude. Emily Grace Atkinson, magna cum laude. Dominic William Bataya, magna cum laude. Brandon Seth Baugas. Andrew Paul Burley, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Brandon Alexander Burtz, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Jessica Elaine Bay, summa cum laude. Arti Bote, magna cum laude. Blake Joseph Brewer, summa cum laude. Colin Byrne, summa cum laude. Landon Garrett Burt, cum laude. John Anthony Calabretta, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Cameron Justine Callender. Lauren Shea Capozello, magna cum laude. Jace Daniel Karsten, cum laude. Jada M. Cooper, cum laude. Sarah Christine Costello, summa cum laude. McKenna Avery Crummy. Catherine Ann Day, summa cum laude. Max Thomas Destino, magna cum laude. Samuel Timothy Doak, summa cum laude. Jonathan Joseph Falso. Madeline Lee Flickinger, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Timothy James Fortunato, magna cum laude. Caitlin Gloria Faust, cum laude. Eric Nelson Fife. Ethan Gates. Genevieve Marie Gautier, summa cum laude. Audrey Liu Gersh, cum laude. Lydia Marie Gillen, summa cum laude. Hannah Christina Gingery. Mega Reddy Gonareddy, magna cum laude. Chesson Rowe Grant, cum laude. Christopher Andrew Gupton, magna cum laude. Chase Curtis Hall, cum laude. Ashley Megan Harhe, magna cum laude. Connor Earl Hoke. Greg Bowman Hunter Jr., summa cum laude valedictorian. Carmen Louise Gerald, magna cum laude. Maxwell Scott Johnson, magna cum laude. Sean Michael Cowder, magna cum laude. Natalie Marie Kelmer, summa cum laude. Jacob P. Kennedy, magna cum laude. Sydney Sangyun Kim, magna cum laude. Casey May Loudermilk, cum laude. Shravansh Reddy Moretti, summa cum laude. Taylor Marie Martin, cum laude. Allison Paige McGinnis, cum laude. Trevor Robert William McGuire, cum laude. John William McFall III, magna cum laude. Jacob Stewart Mensforth, magna cum laude. Danielle Margaret Meyer, summa cum laude. Isaac Meeting, magna cum laude. Bryce Edward Miller, summa cum laude. Mary Frances Miller, cum laude. Morgan Foy Miller, magna cum laude. Aiden Victor Moore, cum laude. Caitlin Kellum Morton, magna cum laude. Olivia Ahmad Nasrallah, summa cum laude. Lauren Louise Neely, magna cum laude. Christina Quing An Nguyen, summa cum laude. Jenny Tanvi Nguyen, cum laude. Lillian Francis Nguyen, magna cum laude. Zachariah Nyambega, cum laude. Julio Cesar Ocampo, cum laude. Anvita Panoskar, cum laude. Akansha Pandey, cum laude. John Alexander Pearsall, summa cum laude. Hannah Rose Perkinson, summa cum laude. Jared Ryan Peterson, cum laude. Tabitha Jean Pickering, cum laude. Caitlin Marie Pittman, cum laude. Nicole Ferenz Rangioni, summa cum laude. Sorry, Nicole. Thomas Peter Sade, cum laude. Colin Lee Scanlon, summa cum laude. Marcy Schinke, summa cum laude. David H. Shin, cum laude. Analuk Sipuntum, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Daniel Spang, cum laude. Emma Rose Starnes, summa cum laude. Beckett Vance Stillman, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Joseph Jack Swick, summa cum laude. Lauren Page Teague, summa cum laude. Sarah Tarada, magna cum laude. Nicholas Stephen Tibbles, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Margaret Vampola, magna cum laude. Luna Wong, magna cum laude. Jessica Pearl Washington, cum laude. Emily Elizabeth Watts, cum laude. Abram Lawrence Weinstein, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Zachary Holt Whitaker, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Jackson L. Willett, cum laude. Kevin Leaf Williamson, magna cum laude. Morgan Leona Willis, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Lars Eric Werstrom, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Jai Singh Yadav, magna cum laude. Noha Mahmood Zayan, summa cum laude. So now we'll congratulate and welcome to the stage to receive their degrees, recipients of Masters of Science in Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering. Lavina Babani. Syed Ahmed Jassim. Shri Harshita Vali Kaduri. Sarah Britt Monty. Venkat Shashank Punati. Nandita Rajkumar. Salvatore Anthony Skirbera. Samira Velore. Emily Marie Waite. Shuri Urabati. And now we will welcome to the stage to receive their degrees in the Doctor of Philosophy in Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering, Adam Bachman, advisor, Dr. Michael Dickey. Rachel Soyun Bang, advisor, Dr. Orlin Velo. Victoria Maria Caracas, advisors, Dr. Adriana San Miguel, Dr. Balaji Rao. Jenna Nicole Meaner, advisors, Dr. Albert Kyung, Dr. Balaji Rao. Rachel Anna Nye, advisor, Dr. Gregory Parsons. So with that, we'll have one final round of applause for all degree recipients in chemical and biomolecular engineering.
So now Noya's going to come out to the center, and all the graduates are going to stand up, and we're going to do the last ceremonial thing, which is the turning of the tassel. And Noya is going to lead us in that. So I just want to say that I think I speak for all of the faculty that it's been a privilege to watch you learn and grow during your years at State. Congratulations again, and to both you and to your families. Stay in touch, make us proud, and go Wolfpack. So a big thanks. I want to shout out to Danielle for her help, and to all the marshals that helped us. And there are reception outside in the lobby, and so enjoy and congratulations. This ends the ceremony. So I think that students should go out first, and then everybody else. Maybe.